Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Bazak, about this ayat contradictions in the Quran. Hope you can, the Muslims can see this. Last time, someone came here. I don't think I will name them, telling me how great, showing me one of the greatest, greater ayat about hell not being forever. No hell forever Quran ayats. How many are there? So thanks to that Muslim sir, uh, he pointed out Surah Hud ayat, and he gave me that Surah Hud ayat 107. In it, he's pointed out that whatsoever he wills the Lord, this is how long the hell will be for them. Who shall abide? They shall abide in it as long as the heavens and the earth endure, unless your Lord may will. Otherwise, surely your Lord does whatsoever he wills. Footnote from Quran.com. This is to emphasize that there is no power that can deliver them from that everlasting torment. This is to emphasize that there is no power that can deliver them from that everlasting torment. I now understand. Before I just couldn't understand. I used to get very frustrated, angry. God knows when that will happen again. Why the Muslims don't understand, see this, and why are they giving us the good ayats and avoiding the bad ayats where it says hell is forever. Right, so here we have this. This is to emphasize that there is no power that can deliver them from everlasting torment. Of course, Allah has full powers to forgive. Of course, Allah has full powers to forgive anyone He wills, or to make a change in the term of the torment of anyone. But we don't know. No, I mean, we don't know who He will, make this change for about the torment. For He Himself devises laws for Himself. And there is no, for Himself He devises laws, and there is no law higher than His law. Of course there is no. Yes, very good, Muslims, very good. Then His so as to limit His powers. Right? So Surah Hud ayat 107 was given to me by someone. Again, I'm repeating myself, sorry about this. I cannot help repeating myself because I don't think the Muslims, some of them want to see this. No, they want to see this for sure. They want to give us this ayat in this surah, the good ones, and we don't trust the Muslims, do we, anymore? Can we say we trust you, Muslims? No, we cannot say that. Because what some of the Muslims have done, we can't trust any one of them anymore because it's your fault. You show the good ayats, the one that is there, you remember. Right? My previous live stream, me naive as ever, and you're going to do this to a naive person? Not surprising, because the Shia religious scholars, imams, have done it to naive people. Stealing from the Greeks, That's why I was like, how can the imams be so intelligent when Prophet Muhammad, when I found out, wasn't. So abiding forever and the punishment not to be lightened. So how come the Muslims forget to give us this ayat? This is totally dishonest, I tell you, my Lord, if I was in the courts as a lawyer, advocate. Dishonesty prevails. And where do we go? Naive people, ignorant people who did not search the Surah Baqarah ayat 162 out and keeps forgetting. Her memory is terrible. And this is the way to help her. Friends, brothers, Muslim brothers, sisters, thank you so much. You're giving a bad name to all your Muslims by doing this. Let's have an honest research on this Quran ayats, right? This was my request, has been since day one I started live streams. But no, abiding forever and punishment not to be lightened. You see this? Can I blame the foreigners now for not trusting in Muslims? One Muslim comes here and gives me this, not knowing or what? Not knowing that there are ayats, abiding, punishment to not be lightened, abiding forever. Surah Baqarah ayat 162. Now this makes me really angry. One of you Muslims come here dishonestly, just showing the good ayat, which is in contradiction then to Surah Baqarah 62. Thus shall they abide, and their chastisement shall not be lightened, nor shall they be given respite. What does this mean? Have you been made so Have you been made so dumb? Deceiving a naive person who doesn't remember, who's not a Quran Hafiz. She has to go through Surah Baqarah ayats. God let me, that true polytheistic God maybe. I didn't know, like what, I have to finish Surah Baqarah. It's not Ramadan, but I started with, I haven't read the whole surah for a long time. Anyways, I started with this, I finished until what, 82 or something, 84 last time. From there I started, finished 200 and whatever ayats are in Surah Baqarah, which I don't, sorry, just play this off. I mean, this is, I expect, not being well, I use my, I don't like troubling people and telling them about my, there are people who laugh at this, my mental illness, misuse it and exploit it. You don't care. Doesn't seem like you ever did care against the Shias in Pakistan so much. I mean, honesty is dead. The way you are representing Islam, showing only the good ayats, I mean, I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and disgusted with you Muslims. This is not the way we Shias were taught. And there's an ayat too in the Quran which says, even if truth be against yourselves, that's a good ayat, yes, and your parents, and the rich or the poor. Stand on justice against them. What a shame, what a thing it is. So I now, don't tell me to do formal studies. Why didn't you do formal studies in Islam? Thank God I didn't do formal studies in Islam and I had to rely on myself. Because the way these imams also of Prophet Muhammad after him have represented a lie as truth, the way they've gone against representing those innocent polytheists as victors and wanting to kill Prophet Muhammad, and since he's there with you, he will Allah will never punish you, but Allah will punish you with our hands. Surah Tawbah ayats. I showed you all that. Still, I mean, you have no integrity, no honesty. At least I make a mistake. I say I make a mistake. I've made a mistake here. The way you are representing your Muslims, you don't see it. Even in Pakistan, we used to think, but never complain, but inside. What kind of people are you, lying through your teeth against spreading false rumors, accusing Shias? Some of those rumors are false. Most of them are false. Okay, you see our practices, you see the Shia practices. Mehndi aa rahi hai, the henna is coming of Shah Qasim, Imam Hassan's son, and we celebrate it like he's a new, he would have been in Indo-Pakistan. Hazrat Abbas's sisters, we are told, came to Lahore. We've mixed every day the sun shines in a new splendor. Surah Rahman, whether it's the sun or what, but there's a translation one, Yusuf Ali or some translation a long time ago. It says, every day the sun shines in new splendor. Our Imams have said, Imam Jafar Sadiq in Al-Qafi, Abba Abdullah Uzi, or some Imam has said that, I think Imam Jafar Sadiq, because he had more time to talk about this. He wasn't martyred conveniently. So, like the other Imams. Not Imam Muhammad Bakar and Imam Jafar Sadiq were not conveniently. So they could not escape explaining to us these ayats. Anyways, about Bidda, Allah changing his verses, bringing new verses. The Imam says about those ayats in the Quran that Allah is worshipped by Bidda, the best worship of Allah is. But Bidda or Badda, how do you say it? Innovation. Every day the sun shines in a new splendor. So this is what Imam, the Shia Imam's tafsir on those Quran ayats where Allah says, I abrogate a verse and cancel one and bring a new one for it, ayat, right? And the Sunnis went on in Pakistan, some of them against Shias, that they do biddat. Every day the sun comes out in a new splendor. Surah Rahman ayat, translated, I think, by someone, maybe Yusuf Ali, I'm not sure. Now please look here. Surah Baqarah against this ayat, right? Given, oh God, whatever. So, Surah Hud ayat 107, Muslim came here, sir, Muslim, and gave me this ayat. While I'm doing something against, another Quran, falsification, evidence that Quran, Prophet Muhammad, Allah, this is a fake Allah, all this, against the Jews, against the polytheists so much, that written even is by this unlettered prophet. He wrote this, changed it, and said this is from Allah and this is not from Allah. If he didn't, if he wrote the truth, then the previous books would be attached, like for the Christians. Torah would be, Genesis would be here, attached to this book. Like the Bible for the Christians, they attached the Jewish books. Even though some Jews, we are told, high, rabbis or something, were in this to kill their Jesus Christ, the Son of God. But they cannot tell Moses was the prophet, true prophet, and all this. They have to put the books together. So this, you see, he's the one who's changed it. And I was trying to explain that day. It's not the Jews or the Christians. Maybe even their books are changed. And then this exploitation of, grand exploitation of the scriptures. And Allah, the one and true creator, whatever you call it, reality, him or she, female. Why not be a female producing children and everything from her womb? Divine womb. We are in the divine womb or something. I don't know what the truth is, but just guessing. And Allah doesn't like guesswork, so please don't give me this. So now I'm showing you, look, no hell forever. Are you sure about that? What does, excuse me, what does, do I have to keep going on like this? Repeating myself, repeating myself. What does Surah Baqarah at 162 say? It says that thus I just have to choose this Abul Ala Maududi. You can see the transliteration here. Hope you can see it. Surah Baqarah at 162 in my notes from Quran.com. I took it. Okay. Thus shall they abide, and the chastisement shall not be lightened. Do you see it or you don't see it? Or you purposely, deliberately covered it up? Huh? You think we're not going to see it? Now, when I realized Shia Islam was wrong, and when my ex-friend Muslim used to tell me against this, that we only call on Allah, and indirectly telling me my religion, why do you call on Ali and this and that? When I used to read the Quran on just as Quran without the tafsirs of, without Shia Quran. I mean, there's also Sunni, there's a Salafi Quran that my friend in London gave me, small one from Saudi Arabia. They had all in the footnotes, they had all this Mawiya's narrations and this. So, it's a Salafi Quran, Wahhabi Quran. Sorry, I don't mean to be derogatory, calling them Wahhabis. I just heard that recently that calling them Wahhabis is derogatory. Sorry about that. Salafis. I don't mean to be derogatory at all. But now, I mean, you'll say, yes, here I am angry. Oh, so you don't, I just have to be very cool about it. Yeah, someone just deceived me. So what, Zara? I used to get angry at my Shias. What is this Shias? There's an ayat there. Do not associate anyone with Allah. So many ayats. Do not call on anyone other than Allah. Do not associate with anyone with Allah. This, that. And I used to get like shocks, like firecrackers or something. And now this. Finally, so shocking is not everyone is hard-hearted like you people. You can be lied to and not care because you also lie. So you don't care. Right? Am I shouting? Yes. Is this bad? Well, this is not me. Someone told me in London that when you get angry, it's not you. Yeah, but normal, this is absolutely unacceptable. If I found out, like I did reading the Quran, according to the Sunni way, the Shias, what are you doing? This, that, until I understood the Shia way of reading and the tafsirs through the tafsirs and reading Tejani and all these books sent to me, Peshawar Nights, by online by Sayyid Yusuf Zaidi first through email, then buying them in Karachi. That what did I realize? The Shia way, and it was falling into perspective, but then it wasn't anymore. And when it wasn't anymore, I came to share on Facebook first. I used to share dark screen and all this. So I'm sorry, I cannot understand where you people are coming from. My teacher, Miss Tissa, in Karachi American School, she, like truth, she gave me this, the world's famine feed, Horatius Bonar, Noble Creed. Please, I don't know what is the prerequisite. How I put a video here a long time ago for my live stream. Empty your minds, please. Empty your minds. I know this is an addiction. I also have an addiction. I know how bad it is. I understand. Noble creed. My Catholic. I have to say Catholic because Goen originally by Horatius Bonar. Truth is so important, you know, that you can feed the whole world in famine. Ooh, this poetrynook.com. No copyrights infringement intended. Where is it? Be True by Horatius Bonar. Thou must be true thyself, if thou the truth wouldst teach. Thy soul must overflow, if thou another soul wouldst reach. It needs the overflow of heart to give the lips full speech. Think truly, and thy thoughts shall the world's famine feed. Speak truly, and each word of thine shall be a fruitful seed. Live truly, and thy life shall be a great and noble creed. Salutations to that late Miss Asteria de Sa, and thanks to Horatius Bonar. And thanks to her so much for writing this on my autograph book in red. The beautiful handwriting, right? So this is either I come like this. I don't know how to come. You know it. Look. This is enough for me. Surah Azhab ayat 60 to 61 was enough for me. Also, no, I mean, you know, like every ayat, like Surah Azhab ayat 37. I mean, how can he be a true prophet doing this? Even when my father told me, we don't know, it's the wisdom of Prophet Muhammad, not even Allah. I said, no, I have to look into this matter. Thank God I looked deeply into this matter, closely examining this and Surah Tahrim ayats too. Then I didn't have to tell my father. I leave Islam on my own. Because when truth is not there, how can I take the truth? I wish to be truthful. I work on myself. This is what Miss Disa wanted me to be. Truthful human being. Honest human being. I lost her. But I'm not going to lose that, what she taught me. Even when she said, I have been firm with you. In the end. I wonder if your parents did this, teach you this or not. Your teachers must teach you this. I mean, in a loving manner, not like Mr. Sa manner, understanding manner, like my grand aunt used to say, Allah, you have to stand in front of God one day. And whoever she was saying this to, it got into me. So, you know, if I have something against my friend in my back of the, I have to either say inside that, am I being, like, check myself, you know, am I being honest with this friend? Am I meeting her in an honest manner, like totally transparent, not like those worries that you will find totally transparent in front of your looking through bones will be seen. What totally beautiful, maybe bones you won't see, maybe you'll see the protruded breasts of them. Is the sound coming? Sorry, I just, so you can have sex with them. Yeah, not that loud, but okay, right? So this Just a minute, I just have to, it is my, just checking if my headphones are connected to this phone. Okay, sorry about this. And then, so look at this, now cut myself short, my story and all. Surah 72, Ayat 23. My task is no more than to deliver Allah's proclamation and its messages. And whoever disobeys Allah and His Messenger, disobeying Allah and His Messenger, surely the fire of hell awaits him. Therein he will abide in perpetuity. What does perpetuity mean, you know? Urdu speakers, I wish I could get to you. If only you tried a little harder. Is it by Breathe, the song? To reach your souls. In perpetuity. Footnote from Quran.com under this ayat, Surah Jinn ayat 23. Tafim al-Quran Abul Ala Mauduti's translation. Yeah. So the footnote was here in his translation. So that's why I took this. From Quran.com. Thank you, Quran.com. This does not mean that every sin and act of disobedience will cause one to live in hell forever. But in view of the context in which this thing has been said, please listen carefully, attentively, if you want to listen. Or are you listening? You can't listen because you love Prophet Muhammad. You're madly in love with Prophet Muhammad. You're madly addicted. It hurts. It used to hurt me too. I was a Shia. I put myself in your place. I was there. It sometimes still I have relapses. You know what relapses are? So it's not like I wasn't there. And it's never hurt me. And I've come here like a cold-hearted person. I may sound cold-hearted at times. Now the footnote, continuing, this does not mean that every sin and act of disobedience will cause one to live in hell forever. But don't miss these buts and ifs and exceptions in view of the context. Remember some Muslims come here to tell me to read in context the ayats, in which this thing has been said. Bus. It shouldn't be bus. It is bus there. So please correct this. Quran.com footnote said the verse means the one who does not accept the invitation to Tawheed given by Allah and His Messenger. Peace be behind him. Thanks to, you know who to I copy? Copycat. Ex-Muslim Ahmad, brother. And does not refrain from polytheism will suffer in hell forever. Forever isn't long enough to give you my love. Michael Bolton song. Now I'm going crazy. I'm losing sleep. I'm waiting way too deep over you. You'll always be there. You were the first, you'll be the last. Whatever you want, I'll give it to you. It's different. You were the first, you'll be the last. Drama, action, suicide. Surely movie. Kill yourselves if you think Allah will not help. How many times has it come in the Quran? Wish for death, kill yourselves. अरे हमने तो बांधा कफन है सर पे. है अगर दुश्मन कवाली इंडियन जमाना गम नहीं कोई आए कोई हम किसी से कम नहीं Indian songs and English songs, no copyright infringement intended. So here we have now Surah Jinn ayat footnote 23 ayat. Forever. So, what? Oh, you're telling me you gave me that Surah Hud ayat 107. Oh, please don't do this. I will make you embarrass you. Why? No. It is unacceptable in your religion because your religion is so strict about these things. Hell forever for the disbelievers, polytheists, mushriks. Polytheists are mushriks. And munafiqs, hypocrites, yes, not to mention the least, it's the last but not the least, hypocrites whom you kill. Surah Zabayat. Huh? Some translators have put if they do not cease from violence in Surah Azab 60. Doesn't say if they do not cease violence. The tafsir says this, so you put it there. And little bit here and there, and it's all goes for him. No. Even though they don't cease from violence. That's it. But what is the punishment? Like how to punish these hypocrites and we will arouse you against them, right? So that you completely massacre them with the terrible massacre, killing. I mean, come on. This is, please see this. Even if the true prophet, they killed Jews of that time. Some of them were involved with the Romans to kill Jesus Christ. The Christians have left that behind. Like a son of God, God Himself. But what does Jesus Christ say? I mean, through there, I'm just quoting something from their Bible. Father, forgive them. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. And do you see the Christians going after the Jews, killing them? Because once upon a time, some Jews and keep blaming them that you killed your prophets and you killed this and you killed that. For God's sakes. They didn't even kill their prophets. Those were not Jews. Those were sun worshippers that we were told in the Bible, like pagans and things like that. Polytheists. Right? So please correct yourself. What is this going on? I've been coming here, kept this open, because I don't have that StreamYard that I can, tell you to come, give you the StreamYard link to come and talk. Speak. I tried, but I couldn't. It's not working here, so I just left it. So that I could allow you to come and speak instead of putting comments here. It's forever. Yeah. Here, in this ayat, for the polytheists is forever. And someone here came last time telling me through Surah Hud, ayat 107, that no, the punishment is not forever. But your own footnote is saying what is abide in perpetuity or forever. Translators, different translators, they put forever here, right? Where's my stylus? Look, please see this. Am I being too berating, angry? Why does it make me so angry? Hey, why you look so sad? Tears are in your eyes. Thanks to these foreigners, Pretenders band song. I get angry too. I'm a lot like you. We're standing on the crossroads. And some of you Muslims would get so angry that you'd burn, kill, and all this. That you don't see. When someone comes and tells me you're getting angry and all this. But why should I even follow? They wanted to come and burn our Imam Barg. Did I get angry? I was a little child with my father. Now I'm, because of my, God knows what. Forever. Baba, hello? Do you see hell forever here? For whom? Showing you with the footnote too. Abide in perpetuity. It is there forever. Perpetuity means forever, right? It means forever. Surah Jinn 23. Polytheism will suffer in hell. The polytheists will, well, it's written, so it means polytheists. Does not refrain. Whoever does not refrain from means polytheists will suffer. It's forever for them. Oh my God. Please have some integrity, some. एक तो जो पाकिस्तान है, जो नाइव है उसको और बेवकूफ बनाओ. गिरती हुई दीवार को एक धक्का और दो. दुल्हन के, this what he did. You know, we in Mehendi we used to sing. I'll take you somewhere. You see here in Surah, I found this, Surah Baqarah 235. There is no blame upon you for that to which you indirectly allude concerning a proposal to women, or for what you conceal within yourselves. Now, why did he wants to marry? Okay, now the wedding, the marriage is not working anymore. The proposal, she had to take Zainab bin Josh in context in tafsir. Tafsir Zaid and Zainab. Zaid is mentioned, so I will use the tafsir, right? Even if it goes against you, Muslims, and your Prophet Muhammad. So you see here how nice the rules are. You just conceal with it for what you conceal. There is no blame upon you for that in which you indirectly allude. Indirectly allude, but directly you're alluding, keep your wife and fear Allah, to said. And this is and who is this? Who is this? This is not the human, my father telling his adopted son. It's not my father telling his adopted son, keep your wife and fear Allah. It's a prophet whose obedience is equivalent to Allah's obedience to Allah, right? Surah Nisa, ayat 80. So then why would Zaid be divorcing her? While you concealed within yourself that which Allah is to disclose. So you say, oh, he was just secretly showing interest in marriage with divorced women or widows, not allowed. Oh, so he wasn't showing his interest for Zainab. He hid it, concealed it in his heart. So Surah Baqarah, ayat 235 with Surah 33, Ahzab, ayat 37. Oh, so he was doing such a great thing. There is secretly showing interest in marriage with divorced women or widows? Oh, not allowed. Wait a minute. I thought maybe I've tried. Wait, there is no blame upon you for that to which you indirectly allude concerning a proposal to women or for what you conceal within yourselves. Allah knows that you will have them in mind. But do not promise them secretly, except, okay, secretly, you can keep the secret interest, but do not proclaim to them. But do not promise them secretly, except for saying a proper saying. Okay, so that this is a bit wrong from me, understanding this ayat. Sorry. You see, I make a mistake. It's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm going to hell. I don't fear this hell anymore. Why should I fear him? And it's Allah. And I could be like that woman who was torn apart between two camels or horses or whatever. And yet you say, some of you Muslims say that's a lie, that are these. If that is that's why I don't, right. So you try everything to, but you don't see breaking of houses, cutting of trees, expelling the Yathrib people from the city. See, it's true that if you don't believe in this messenger, Allah and his messenger, the assault is great. Okay, so I will do more of this next time, right? Just to show you what else is there. I put ayats here in the morning. If they stop fighting, but assault them in the same manner they have assaulted you. Come on, Surah Baqarah, ayat 195. I will be talking about that too afterwards, but let's see if I can get this through to you. Where am I? I'm on Surah Jinn, ayat 23. Yes, for the polytheists, hell is forever. Footnote even confirms what the ayat is saying here, abide in perpetuity or forever. Hell awaits him. Therein he will abide perpetually, meaning forever, right? Now is it clear to you, Muslims? So don't give me a good ayat. Only Surah Hud ayat. It contradicts. So what does Allah mean by in Surah Hud ayat 107? I'm not going to ask you. Why? If you come here and tell me what is the reason for this, I'm not going to trust you anymore, right? Sorry, I need my liver or something. I guess I have to live. Let's see if I can survive till 2024. Staying alive, staying alive. Now, okay, so what? Hell forever or not forever? Here it's not forever, as that Muslim came and told me. Surah Hud ayat 107. Please, I would like your attention here and your honest looking for the truth against this. They shall abide in it as long as the heavens and the earth endure, unless your Lord may will otherwise. So when you tell me to read in context, why don't you read in context to this ayat? Why didn't you read in context to this ayat? When you tell me to read in context, like about Surah Azab ayat, killing of the hypocrites, ruthlessly massacring the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is a disease because they were doing vile acts. I mean, and even the evil false. Now there were so many rumors against the Shias in Pakistan. False accusations. Did we go killing them? The Sunnis, our fellow Muslims? No, we don't go killing them. We took the stones that were pelted on our procession, Shia procession. We didn't strike them back. Don't ask how I'm doing political graph. The last time, I don't know what you've blamed me for. How are you doing? May I know which topic you are discussing today? The topic is right here, right? No hell forever. Now, you see, if you want to come here and distract me and say I'm berating and getting angry, political grasp has come. You don't know what she or he doesn't even know what the topic is. Can you believe this? After how many minutes? 46 minutes. I can tell you, but will you know? Will I be able to tell you? Can I tell you what the topic is? Will you be able to understand what I'm saying? या आपके साथ हम उर्दू में बात करें या हाँ maybe कौन सी हाँ कौन सी बोली आप जानते हैं which language political grasp 40 look at this huh sorry no copyrights infringement intended okay look at what political grasp is saying after 46 minutes sorry no the video's coming here from YouTube. Sorry, I don't have that screen. I have to put this comment on the screen. How are you doing? You have no right to speak to me so kind. Someday. How are you doing? What shall I tell you how I am doing? How I am doing? What do you care about? You will say what you think how I am doing after some time. What do you care about how I am doing? And may I know which topic you are discussing today? Please put your glasses on if you not have that. Right? Can you read the title of this live stream? Can you tell me what topic I am discussing today? Did you see the thumbnail even of this? You've come late. Oh my God, look at this, right? I'm just doing worse. Very bad. It's horrible. Excuse me. Do you gather what topic from what I was saying? What I'm showing even there at screen, thanks to YouTube, screencasting, what ayat I'm showing. Did I stray from I must have strayed from my topic. Start singing or something. Right? So, wow, amazing political grasp. Yes, that's why I've come here to understand topic, even though I know it's a bit complicated. So you, which language? Sorry, I might help you. I've just come now. Oh, okay. Maybe I was straying from the topic and start watching. Oh, okay, you're straying. The topic I am on is that some Muslim last time gave me Surah Hud ayat saying that there's no hell forever, burning in hell forever. The Quran ayats don't say that there is burning in hell forever. It's not forever. तो एक अगर आपको उर्दू आती है तो एक मुसलमान आया था लास्ट टाइम, वो आता रहता है, कहता है कभी ये कहता है कभी वो कहता है। लास्ट टाइम कहा कि सूरह हुद की आयत में दिया मुझे इधर लाइव स्ट्रीम पे कमेंट सेक्शन लाइव चैट में कि ये देखो ये हेल फॉर एवर नहीं है, कोई ऐसा जुल्म कोई ऐसा बर्निंग नहीं है फॉर एवर। ये देखो सूरह हुद की आयत देखो, एक एक 107 107, वो सिर्फ एक आयत दे के चले गया, ठीक है। He went away giving me Surah Hud ayat 107, telling me in the live chat like you have put here that that ayat Surah Hud ayat, right, 107, right, कि hell forever नहीं है, there's no hell forever, जहन्नम हमेशा के लिए नहीं है, और ऐसा कभी अल्लाह नहीं करेगा। अल्लाह बहुत अच्छा है, रहीम है, मर्सी है, मर्सीफुल है ना, रहमान है। अल्लाह कभी भी बर्न नहीं करता है लोगों को हमेशा के लिए, कभी नहीं करेगा, नेवर। अभी लास्ट टाइम व्हाट डिड यू ब्लेम मी फॉर? पॉलिटिकल ग्रास्प, एंड राइट, सो व्हाई आर यू हियर अगेन? You blame me for God knows what, berating, you don't like my style. Why are you here again? समझ में आया आपकी बात? समझ में आई या नहीं समझ में आई अभी तक? ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOP. Am I berating you? Am I embarrassing you? तो ये है, क्या करें, मेरी तो हंसी भी चेंज हो गई है, पता नहीं कौन हंस रहा है मेरे थ्रू। मैं नहीं हूँ जो बरेट कर रही हूँ। तो ये है कि नो हेल्थ फॉर एवर है या नहीं है? Is there no hell forever in the Quran, or is there hell forever in the Quran? Who will decide? So I had to check myself. Thank God I went through the Surah Baqarah ayats and then another search. And another search gave me Surah Jinn ayat 23. And now Surah Baqarah ayat 162 मुझे देता है कि hell है. Salam, Salahuddin has come. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salam. एक तो पता है believers पे भी सलात है. I found that ayat. Political graph says, I wish you would have more viewers than what you've. Acha, still surely happen if you show a bit kindness to your viewers. Kitna kindness, kitna kindness, kitna kindness. देखिए मेरी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है और मुझे गुस्सा आता है और मैं बोल रही हूँ मुझे गुस्सा आता है, तो आप लोग तैयार रहें, प्रिपेयर हों। एक इंसान कह रहा है कि मुझे चिढ़ आती है, गुस्सा आता है, ये आता है, मैं काइंड वाइंड नहीं हो सकती। सॉरी। Salam, I hope you are good. Thank for the work you are doing. Oh, Salahuddin, it means a lot to me, what you have said here. So thank you. Salahuddin, I was so political grasp in the beginning, so frustrated with Salahuddin. ऐसे चीखती चिल्लाती थी. I made a video against him, of live stream. Who is he? Why? You see? But he still comes here. Not only did I get angry at him for not understanding Surah Hashara, Surah obliterate your faces. अरे समझा के हम ताकि, लेकिन अभी देखें फिर भी allowing him. I was saying I'm not going to allow. I used to time him out. He used to come back. अभी देखें ये क्या बोल रहे हैं. Salam. I hope you are Good. Thank for your work. You are doing. Thank for the work you are doing. Thank. You're thanking me. आज मुझे thanks कर रहा है. Today is thanking me. Political grass. We used to say from a believer, if we get a slap, it's better than from a hypocrite, we get a smile. You see? Shia, in Shia Islam, or maybe even in Sunni, like it's better to get a slap from a believer than kindness from a hypocrite. There are many hypocrites, or whoever. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm saying what I am. So I just love to interact with you, and your DNA belongs to our Indian subcontinent. Oh God, now you're on the DNA. You love to. Thank you very much. That's great to have you here. Sorry, I cannot be. I can't promise you kindness and all this, right? I get frustrated. I get angry. My like it goes on and on explaining to the Muslims. They can't see one thing. Like the last time, this Muslim coming giving me a good verse. How do you think I feel? I feel so betrayed. First of all, I've already felt so betrayed by my prophet, previous past prophet, and 12 imams, 14 masumin, 14 innocent ones. And how many years? So, sorry, I come lighthearted, start joking also. But I'm sorry if it makes you feel what you're my. I think I am a kind person in the heart or something. I got that from my mother and all. I don't mean harm. I don't mean to be rude. But sometimes, I mean, when it goes on for 2 hours, 1 hour, and in the beginning, yeah, political grasp, I have to explain to you that I wasn't feeling well. Even that lady in London told me, it's not you who gets angry. So, my every cell is fighting here every day. I have breathing problems. It feels one cell is fighting against another cell. I'm struggling to even talk. And before, it was a great stress on me in the beginning. Nope, I didn't blame you. Sometimes I overrated and get angry like you do. Oh, every woman has flaws, yes. And no one is perfect. True. You have to take individual for what she is. Sure. Very good. Thank you so much for understanding. Much grateful to you, Political Grass. Warm welcome to you. So maybe I misunderstood what you were saying last time. But thank you so much. I'm honored that you are here and you're interested to interact and you love to interact with me. I wish I could come up to your expectations, but I can't. It doesn't mean that I'm harming, I'm rude. Doesn't mean it's not the rudeness, it's just the anger. I'm angry. Doesn't mean that I'm wanting to be rude with you people, whoever comes here, right? Hopefully you'll understand one day my condition. Because of my condition, I talk as if I'm sometimes, when it gets, that's why I don't get into, I don't want to get into controversial issues, I was told, or don't get into controversial issues, don't get into this, it's not good for my health. So I apologize from my side if you felt that I'm rude and not kind enough, right? But I'm really a kind-hearted person. Maybe you don't see it. In that way, I'm a hypocrite. I hide my kind heart. I'm a tough cookie. I'm a tough cookie to break. Tough. I'm a hard nut. Right, political grass? So I hope it doesn't intimidate you. It's academic, right? And I have my emotions and my problems, issues, which I project here. So I know the thing is, I don't understand how a Muslim can. If I was a Shia even now, I would have left by now. Like, I don't understand. I questioned my religion as a Shia even. I questioned Imam Hussein. I had to put a stone on my heart and question Imam Zainul Abidin's pain, action. Even that I questioned. Could there have been another way to avoid all this Karbala? Right? So I don't understand when Muslims come here. You see, they see this is okay to break houses. It was in retaliation to an attempted assassination. Salah ad-Din told me in Surah Hashar. And I'm like, no, Salah ad-Din, this is out of proportion. No, we never thought our Prophet would do this. We were not told in Shia Islam until I read the Quran and came here. And then how we've been brainwashed, our religious scholars, that they had to break, the believers had to break their houses and they themselves had to break their houses. The houses of those Yathrib Jews who became Muslims or something, we are told, and they opposed Allah and the Messenger. This is quite out of my thing, even as a Shia. So how come some Shias don't understand this? The Shias tell me, Ismailis also, that Imam Ali, Prophet Muhammad and Imam Ali never fought a battle, aggressive battle, always defensive. What is this? Excuse me, my stomach is growling. Actually, sorry, I haven't had, I'm just having some, I just had tea, woken up. My nights have become days and days have become nights, like B. Fatma Zahra said. Now I have to say Bibi Fatma. Sometimes I just, sometimes, you see this? It's so shocking. Even now, there are Muslims coming here hiding. They're giving us the good verse. They know it. They know there's a verse in Surah. I didn't know that hell is not forever in one of the verses Allah says in the Quran. But then how many verses have I found that hell is forever? Surah Baqarah 162. Surah Jinn ayat 23. What's this? Surah Baqarah 217. Those are the companions of the fire. They will abide therein eternally. So now you make out what is this? It means there to remain. Some say it means there. And you will be inhabitants of the fire, there to remain. Please, political grasp, you need to understand. I'm sorry, I need to explain to you because you love the interaction with me. So now I have the responsibility, right, to explain to you. Not that I want you to like me or something, but someone comes here and it's not my enemy. And remember, I'm not your enemy. I'm not the enemy of the Muslims, not even the Shias, my Shias. I don't have enmity and I will not hide. So I care, right? And you will be inhabitants of the fire, there to remain. See, I put Abdul Halim. So what does it mean there to remain if it doesn't mean here eternally? But some of it, Sahih International has put eternally, and some have put there to remain, like forever or until what? Then maybe you want to go to Surah Hud ayat and say if Allah will, so you can put all the ayats together and see which ways more and which ways less and what is this. Otherwise, we find contradictions and we find the religious Quran experts tafsirs not explaining to us properly. We're either remain in a confusion as a Shia or what. And who to trust now? Who's going to weigh those ayats? So I found this footnote and I relied on this one because there's one Sunni Islam also says that the polytheists will suffer in hell forever. With regard to Surah Jinn, Ayat 23. Why should I go to the Shia? Already I've shown that I don't trust the Shias either, with their tafsirs and explanations of Quran ayats. In many ways, right? So now here Surah Baqarah 217 is, those are the companions of the fire, they will abide therein eternally. Let's have some drama. Hope you like my drama, acting. Getting emotional, passionate about it. Now what is this? What's against Surah Takwir ayat 20? Surah Takwir, another ayat I found. Guess what? In Surah Baqarah I was going through. So mostly the ayats from Surah Baqarah. 165. That all here. Now I'm also using stylus to tell you where I'm at in this ayat, right? Just read this ayat out. That all power belongs to Allah alone, or Jamian, gathered. I don't know. And that Allah is severe in chastisement. But now it's about a little bit from Surah Baqarah ayats. Now it's on another topic. And I will be doing, tell me, how was your life when you were in Pakistan while being Shia? Why did you move out? I didn't move out because of Pakistan. In Pakistan, the Sunnis, some Islamists, are doing bad things to Shias. No, I wanted to remain there and be a martyr and be with the martyrs. I didn't want to leave Pakistan, do hijrat. Yes, but then at times I was thinking that Prophet Muhammad has said do hijrat, and it's in the Quran now. You see, if you find a land where you're being oppressed, if you don't leave, the guna, the sin, great sin on you, the angels will ask, how were you? So it became a duty to leave, but I couldn't leave my Pakistani mother, my those, and I couldn't leave Karachi. I'm very attached to Karachi. So I wanted to bring a change there, not leave, not run away. I don't mind dying, giving my life for Imam Hussein or a good cause. Why did you move out? I moved out because my mother passed away and I had to go to my land to renew my passport. It was also expiring. So we had, when the soyam of my mother was like in 2 days, actually you have to take 3 days. But since I had to leave Pakistan because my passport is not Pakistani, to renew, it was expiring. So the soyam of my mother was done in 2 days, and I had to leave, and then I couldn't go back to Karachi, yes. Since then, like, I've left everything there, and it was suffer. I just took a few black clothes and nothing, and everything is there. My very precious things were there. How is life of Shia and other Muslim community there? Muslim community, if you're a Sunni, it's good for you there, but still there's a lot of Pakistan is not even for animals to live, so let alone human beings. Those poor Muslims, some of the Brelvis were attacked in Nishta Park when they were doing some celebration. Then the Shias are totally gone. They have no, like, we had to have guards outside our Imam Bargas and mosques, and along processions. Army was sent sometimes. Sometimes some from the government. But it's not enough. They used to go in they were unstoppable, the terrorists. Pakistan On the whole, I mean, it's bad for the Shias. It's really, really genocide, Shia genocide in Pakistan. And they wouldn't even leave the Sufis alone recently in year 2008, 9. So it's terrible for the Shias. I think they should leave Pakistan and give it to those terrorist Muslims. Take it. It's pathetic. And Pakistan is not a place for, let alone human beings, animals. Christian killing and Bibi Asia's case when I was there. I had to, on Facebook, I joined her group. Oh, and my brother's friend, a Sunni telling me, don't do it. Don't speak about Bibi Asia. Leave the group. I had to leave the group. It's like, so many people came out in Pakistan to celebrate the hero who killed Bibi Asia's lawyer. He said from our, like these Muslims. And he's a Sunni, he's not even a Shia. He told me, don't speak about it. God knows what will happen to you. And especially not on social media, because you're living in Karachi. I was living in Karachi. So a fellow Sunni cared and said this to me. So I had to leave the international group of Bibi Asia on Facebook. Then what happened? They burnt my mother's room and my mother was killed. Okay? I think it could be because I'm not sure. But there was some really like, how could my mother's room be on fire? So here we have now, you see, so Allah is the possessor here. So now, okay, understand political grasp? Oh, sorry, I just went like this. I'm a little bit out, like I just, you understand? And where's there Islam? And oh, no, there is Islam. No, the true Islam is that you can't take anything against Prophet Muhammad. If you see a word against Prophet Muhammad, they will kill you, gang up on you. What do you call that? Gang lynching. Like they did to Mashal Khan when I left Pakistan. It was so shocking. So now I'm on now what so I was going to do these various ayahs I found in Surah Baqarah. They're so assault them in the same manner they have assaulted you. When did they break your houses, Muslims? The Yathrib. What are you saying that it was good to break the houses? It was justified by Allah to cast terror in their hearts and make them break their own houses. How will you rate Iran and Pakistan from your... Sorry, I'm not in Iran, but what I've heard is terrible in Iran. Like, I don't agree with, I told my father, I don't agree that Iran should have this as a hijab, as a, rule, Islamic rule. Sorry, I cannot say about Iran because I've never been to Iran. Pakistan from your perspective as being Shia. When I look at the videos of the marriage divorce thing, and yeah, it made me so, I was really disgusted. Like the women's rights are not given properly. How much rating you'll give to each on scale of 10? In perspective as being Shia. Is Iran more extremist and radicalized than Pakistan? Your opinion? Yeah, Iran is God knows what Shia Iran is about. It's about the true Shia Islam. It represents the true, that hitting and getting women forcefully to do the hijab. Otherwise, So Iran has imposed the true Shia Islam. I don't know how to scale it. Sorry, because I've not been to Iran, but from what I've heard and what I've seen on social media, YouTube, it's terrible, pathetic. Pakistani Shias are more lenient, not like Iran. I mean, we don't have to wear the hijab. It's not like the Shia Islamic State has imposed hijab on us, Shias in Pakistan. So we have more freedom in Pakistan, much more freedom. It's not state imposed. Iran is gone case, pathetic. Human rights violations. You see the divorce, that poor lady has to go. I saw this video to the religious Shia scholar to get her. It's like a Sharia court. Oh, it's private chamber, Go there and then she's asked how, but why can't you be good with your husband? It's sick. It's really sick, pathetic. Sorry. If that is the case, that's the true, that video was true. Oh my God. Terrible, pathetic. A lady has to go to this religious scholar, judge, acting as a judge. It's terrible. And she can't get a divorce until her husband, so they have to interview and see, and it was pathetic. I don't like it. I want something else. I don't like these rules and all this. Really, it is terrible. For the ladies, it's terrible, pathetic in Iran. So what does pathetic mean? Which scale then would be Iran on? Right? You now give that number. Totally, absolutely pathetic, Iran. What we were told, that be gentle, there's no gentleness. Be kind and gentle. Sorry. I just think it's Shia Islam also, and true, if it comes as a state religion, it's like iron hand. Be kind and all this to the women. It's so terrible. I don't like it at all. Sorry, political. So this is my opinion. Okay, now the thing is that now from, I said where I've reached, now from the no hell forever to these other ayats. So I didn't put them more, sorry, on the title of this live stream. What's this? And a sacred month for sacred month. Violation of sanctity calls for fair retribution. So if anyone commits aggression against you, attack him as he attacked you. But be mindful of God and know that He is with those who are mindful of Him. So Surah Baqarah at 195. Oh, did I jump the gun? Yes. This will come, like, assault them only as they have assaulted you. This is what I keep telling them, that the assault on the Yathrib was out of proportion. Even on the hypocrites in Surah Azab, and those in whose hearts is a disease. It's out of proportion. You don't go killing them with ruthless killing. No, no, you don't go killing these people like this ruthlessly. I've been telling the Muslims, sure, thank God I found a verse now, Surah Baqarah 195. Okay? Now here in just this little bit out of, but it's Quran falsified and associating, having no, God has no similarity, and God says here in Surah Baqarah 165. So I thought I'd mention it in this live stream if I come to this, and I've come to this. So Surah Baqarah 165 says, yet there are some who take others as equals to Allah and love them as Allah alone should be loved. Oh, like Surah Tawbah ayat 24. You're supposed to love the messenger as much as you love Allah, more than your children, your wives, whatever it says there, business. It doesn't mention children, but kins and all this, right? Like that. Can you believe this? These ones who are associating. Yet there are some who take others as equals to Allah or with Allah, not even beside Allah. I don't know, I got this. Let me see, min dunehi. Yeah, it's besides Allah, right? Yet there are some who take others as equals besides Allah and love them as Allah alone should be loved. Political Graph says, you're brave and honest. You are rarest of Shia who dares to criticize Iran as most Shia don't do. Big salute. Oh my God, thank you so much. Shias don't dare to criticize Iran. That's terrible. That's now with like this Prophet Muhammad, he won't have anyone. It's like fascism or something. Not to criticize the government. Rare Shia? No, why wouldn't a Shia, when he sees the truth, contradictions, leave his religion? I even uploaded a video. Like, Shias, when you say that we were with the oppressed, those oppressed, those oppressed, then when I've shown you that he's the oppressor, why don't you leave this religion? And justice, Allah is just. That's one of the pillars of Shia Islam. Religious pillars. No, I think there are some very brave in. No. Don't salute me with that big salute. I don't deserve it. I'm out of Iran. Look at those who have been killed, standing up for a young lady who was killed for not wearing her hijab properly. I mean, I don't know how to salute them there. Many Shias have left. Ask Armin, seen Armin Navabi's video on that live stream late. So how shall I salute those Iranian ladies and men who came out, gave their lives, risking their lives, unending salutations to them, right? I'm not a rare Shia. There are many in Iran. Now I'm an ex-Shia. And you'll see there'll be many in Pakistan also and around the world. Ex-Shias. Hopefully. Hope. So let's not have wishful thinking and let's not prophesy, I tell myself. But I don't know why I said this. Against what I've been. I don't do any wishful thinking. I live for the moment. I can't afford to live for the future. So thank you so much, political grass, but I don't deserve it. I don't deserve this. Compliment is too much for me. more than I deserve. So now we have in Surah, about Surah Takwir ayat, remember that Rasul al-Kareem, Rasul al-Kareem, Rasul al-Kareem by Arabs, Irani Rasul al-Kareem, right? 19th ayat of Surah Takwir, I haven't put here, you just have to bear with me. And then the 20th ayat says, owner of power, quwwati, quwwat, right? The word used. I've done that many times, tell you there is association with God. This Rasul Kareem is associated with the Lord of the throne, owner of power. Now, what does Surah? Now, I found this other surah where God calls himself Quwwati, Quwwata. Okay? He's given similarity to whom? In Surah Takwir, that all power belongs to Allah alone. And the word here is Al-Quwwata. You see this? Lillahi, Jamian. And that one is Quwwati, Zi Quwwati, owner of power, in Surah Takwir, with the owner of the throne. That all power belongs to Allah alone. Then how come he's given power to that one, and he tells these people who make equals besides Allah, love them as Allah alone should be loved. But those who truly believe, they love Allah more than all else. Right? They love Allah more than all else. And what has he done, you know? How clever he has been. It makes my blood boil. Look how he has deceived you. He's an oppressor of tyrannical of his time. Like no parallel to him in history, perhaps. The way he's done it. And hypocrisy and everything. No parallel in history. That's why we have so many Muslims. So you see, look at this, right? They love Allah, but the believers love Allah more than all else. What? So I took this, also this, look at this, right? Surah Baqarah, I've done this. Surah Baqarah at 165. And then I read this. What's this? And then I saw this. So this Surah Takwir, right? How come there's one who, owner of power with the Lord of the throne, Rasul al-Kareem. And there's no similar to Allah. Do not even give attributes to others, the attributes that Allah has. Remember the footnotes and all? There's no similarity with Allah, anyone similar to Allah or with Allah. And another thing is, look at this. These believers love Allah more than all else. But you know how he's put himself with Allah, to love Allah and to love Prophet Muhammad. Where? Now I have to take you, because I haven't out of my notes, in the ayat here. No copyright infringement intended. Surah. Look at his cleverness. Just look at his cleverness. This is what I want to point at. Surah Tawbah, ayat 24, I think. 23 or yes. Look how he's now made himself at the level of God to love him at the level of God. I mean, this is, and there, okay, besides Allah, how Allah is put, right? They take besides Allah equals, and they love them more than, even like putting more than they love Allah, or as they should love Allah. As they should love Allah. Look at the wordings of that Baqarah ayat 165 I showed you. And then come here, Surah Tawbah ayat 24. Say, O Muhammad, if your fathers, your sons, your brothers, your wives, your relatives, wealth which you have obtained, commerce wherein you fear decline. Okay, commerce, what? dwellings with the broken dwellings of Yathrib. It makes me shudder. And dwell even now, and dwellings with which you are pleased are more beloved to you than Allah. And doesn't stop here. And His Messenger. So how can you say the believers love Allah more than anyone else? Can you say that now? It's amazing his hypocrisy, his cleverness, and it's like unparalleled in the history of mankind, I would say. Then Allah and His Messenger and jihad, striving in His cause, then wait until Allah executes His command. And He punish you, believers who do this. So that's another thing, but the point was here made. Look at this. This is heart-wrenching. The cunning hypocrisy I've seen of this prophet. I would want to kill myself. I couldn't take it sometimes to be so much like I had to sleep over it, or I wanted to take there's some chamomile tea or something to sleep over it. You see, it's very painful to see this. I hate hypocrites. I can't take hypocrites. Not that I will kill them or harm them, but I can't. I just have to expose them. That's what I'm doing here. When I found out what cleverness. It's totally unjust against the polytheists, even the Jews and the Christians. How later on obliterate their faces, he uses Allah. And then in another ayat, Allah says that either Allah will punish them or they will be punished by the believers. Or we will punish. Or the believers say say either you will get punishment from Allah or we will punish you. So it doesn't make obliterate faces. Believers can do that. Confirming what has come down, that ayat. Now, this I wanted to just briefly, okay? Hope you see this. Quwwati also, my God, this is sick. Later on, I need to take some tea and calm myself down. And the hurt, pain inside. Surah 81, ayat 20, yeah? Who possesses great strength. Quwwati. And is held in honor by the Lord of the throne. I took Abdul Halim's translation, even if you take his translation, if you like. Then Surah Baqarah 195. It's getting late now. A sacred month for a sacred month. Okay, whatever that means, a sacred month. Like if they fight you in a sacred month, then fight them. Oh, the previous ayat I didn't take, so I apologize. But I need to show you this part. Violation of sanctity calls for fair retribution. Still says, even for this Surah Baqarah says, violation of sanctity even calls for fair retribution. How sanctified is Prophet Muhammad? That because what Salahuddin told me, that whoever attempted assassination on Prophet Muhammad. But the Quran ayat in Surah Ashur doesn't say. It just says opposed Allah and the Messenger of Allah. So even if they attempted an assassination on him and failed, right? Violation of sanctity calls for fair retribution. Breaking of houses, expelling them from the city, and Bani Israel that I was showing in my live stream earlier. You can't, for them, the Bani Israel, they cannot expel someone for the people from their homes, and and then breaking home Surah Assurance. So compare. So if anyone commits aggression, how sanctified is Muhammad? That what you have done to the Yathrib Jews, Bani Qurayza, the whole tribe you finished. I mean, looking at Ibn Ishaq's, because he's capable, because the ayats, when he uses Allah to punish them, it's such intense punishment, it's forever. And not only in this life, in the hereafter. And the Bedouin Arabs who deceived or, stopped believing in Prophet Muhammad, that's why they didn't go with them, will receive twice punishment in this world. And then in the hereafter, they will burn forever. And yet God forgives him in another ayat, Prophet Muhammad. Allah tabas. Allah turns repentant. No. Allah forgives the Prophet Muhammad, the Muhajirin, the Ansars. What ayat is that? Now here we have in Surah Baqarah, so aggression against you, attack him as he attacked you. One person. If there are two Yathrib people who attacked and did this, the whole group you kill and you expel. Some of you killed. Even in then Surah Azab ayat it says some of you killed. Some of you killed them. Some of made them captives, women and children. Surah Hashar ayat, you broke their house. Allah, they broke their houses and the believers also broke the Yathrib people's houses. And then someone here was telling me that why don't you read the Constitution of Medina? A great jump, leap to the Constitution of Medina. I'm trying to explain here. See this, please. They invalidated the Constitution of Medina. Here it says, violation of sanctity calls for fair retribution, fair punishment. Surah Baqarah 195. Okay, now I think I've lost my strength. What is this? Surah Ahzab 26, and how he drove down those of the followers of the book. No, I have to do this. This is for the oppressed. I was brought up to talk about the true oppressors. And he drove down those of the followers of the book who backed them from the fortresses, and he cast awe into their hearts. Some you killed, and you took captive another part. Surah 33 ayat 27 now, and he made you heirs. Oh, look how he's done it. Amazing way to kill. Ruthlessly get them out of the city. I don't have the heart. I don't have the heart. God give me strength. Polytheistic or any God that, please, I have a headache. My heart, oh no, wait. No, my heart just, and he made you heirs to their land and their dwellings and their property. I don't have the heart. I think I'll take a break, right? Later on, maybe tomorrow, because it's late now. No, wait, just give me a moment, please. Wait. And you're saying, where do you get the heart to say they've invalidated? Please, if Muslims tell you this, throwing dust in your eyes, like he threw dust in the eyes of, okay, the army was coming, attacking him, and they invalidated the Constitution of Medina. I told him, what about the Constitution of Yathrib? He must have invalidated. Yathrib was not his city. He went there as refuge. So against this ayat, right? Against Surah Baqarah ayat 195, violation of sanctity calls for, even violation of sanctity calls for fair retribution. Oh, Muslims, where are you? What addiction to this? You told us, Shias, that we are supposed to stand up for the oppressed. This is what Imam Hussein taught us, but in a good way, just by beating our chests, not raising our hands against the Sunnis who, whatever, even when they pelt our julus, come to burn our Imam Barga, threaten, we can stand there guarding our Imam Barga. Burn us before you go there. This was in Karachi, I tell you. My father took me when I was a child, maybe 9 years old. He married. But yet, I mean, the Shias won't think I'm a child, 9 years old child. I'm big now. I'm eligible to pray namaz. And I must have learned the Quran and do the laws, and now eligible to practice the laws of Islam. Or 10 maybe, I was 10. Not a child. Sacred months for sacred month, violation of sanctity, but calls for, like, violation of sanctity, fair retribution. They have to put calls for in brackets. So if anyone commits aggression against you, attack him as he attacked you. But be mindful of God and know that He is with those who are mindful of Him. Are you mindful of God when you come here? Giving me, first of all, look at the ayat He's given me here. The last time this Muslim coming here. Surah Hud ayat 107. That no, even they will not be punished forever. Of course they will be punished forever. This is just one great, beautiful, nice. No, it's not very beautiful because you will be burning. Abide in it as long as the heavens and the earth. Oh my God. If you can take it for 2 days, one day not, and your skin will come up again. You'll be alive in the fire, burning, burning, burning. What kind of a God is He? And here, fair retribution. Please, even burning Yazid, like the way the Shias see him. Ask yourselves, Shias, like forever and ever. And you sit in Ramadan amals and you say, Lan Allah qatalat al-Amir al-Mu'mineen. Lan Allah qatalat al-Amir al-Mu'mineen. Lan Allah qatalat al-Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali. May burn in hell. Cursed be he, the killer of Ali. Cursed. And then burning in hell forever. Fair retribution. I really don't understand anymore. I used to go with you, but no more. No, this is not. Why can't you see this? Shias, it's not fair retribution. This God is not true God. When Amar Abd Wood said, I don't want to kill you, Ali said, I will kill because you are a disbeliever. Huh? Multilingual Quran. And you will say, no, okay, he's gone dead. Yeah, he fought that Amr in Khandaq or Khaybar. Oh my God. Lon Allah, Amr Abdul, and may go to hell forever and forever. Because the believers, angels, Allah and the believer, curse those who die disbelievers. Even killed by your Ali. Killed by your Ali. No. Yazid was alive, so I don't know. But لعن الله قتلة الأمير المؤمن. I don't know what you'll say about Amr afterward. Oh, what a great warrior Ali was. You know, Ali swore Zulfikar just went and he just cut him into half, two halves. Just hit him one zarbate. Oh, ek zarbate. What does Allama Iqbal say? Ali Yadallah. Ek zarbate Yadallah. Very, very good. Shias. Now I'm on you. What kind of a religion is this that has told you, oh, okay? No, I didn't. So, don't mean to make fun, but yeah, Ahlul Bayt. Masoom, Mazloom, Mazloom, Sakina. Mata, right? Good God. You don't think where houses are broken, whether 6-month-old, 2 months old is there in that house? Do you think? But did they think? You would say, did they think about their 6-month-old? Did they think? No, why did they oppose Allah and the Messenger? So why should we? Oh, 2 months old, you should think. If they didn't think, you should think. Why would Allah do that? Punish the 2 months old in the house of the Yathrib people. Expelling them, the whole family is going Allah. Rawangi, and you're commemorating Medina se आई दमिश्क से वापस आई Medina Zainab. I Medina, what shall I tell you, Medina? मुजराए खल्क में इन आँखों ने क्या क्या देखा. बोली ज़ैनब ज़ुहरा को घर मदीना के लौट के. What this? You're not going with the Quran. Prophet Muhammad said, Quran and my Idrat. And the greater one is the Quran, greatest. Quran ayats are against him. Now what is left for you? Matan, Way, Yatrib, Paltis even, 4 Paltis. Surah Tawbah ayats. I think that is what is left that we should be doing, Shias. Thank you so much. Thank you, Political Graph. Thank you, Salahuddin, so much. It means a lot to me. I wish you. Thank you, Political Grass. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. I cannot say. Salahuddin also, it means so much to me. I cannot say. So both of you, Political Grass, thank you for being here, interacting. Finally, lots of love. I love it too. I hope God embraces you in His love forever. And, God bless you, your family members, your country. A lot, every one of you, and your life. May you have a beautiful, most beautiful life, becoming beautiful more and more. May you have that freedom to look, search for truth, like the Baha'is would. They had this, the Baha'is, that you can search for the truth. To search for the truth, what does Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji say? You need a clean, unhurt, unharmed consciousness, right? And no fear in it, so that you find it. Baha'is also believe that the seeker of truth must, but they believe in Prophet Muhammad and this religion. I mean, in their way. So anyways, let's see. I don't know how to speak about this. I'm really bad at it. But lots of God's love to you. I know that God must love you so much and be one with God like Halaj, but don't be killed by Halaj. And wish you the best, most beautiful life ever. The best, miraculous God. Enjoy. Keep your mind open. Who knows? You might be hit by that. The meet Job like hit by lightning. Love that. Some beautiful relationships, and togetherness, caring togetherness. And Bible, there's a verse. I went to a wedding and there was a verse there in the church. Togetherness, caring, togetherness, and all this, right? So beautiful life, peaceful, harmony, and may God always be with you. Whatever you need, may you have it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. All the best. Have a wonderful, blessed day always. Growing in wonder and beauty always.